Australia Age Pension Increase August 2025. No changes, new amount and eligibility. In August 2025, the Australian government is set to introduce one of the most significant age pension increases in recent years. This change comes at a time when many older Australians are grappling with rising living costs, healthcare expenses, housing affordability, and ongoing financial uncertainty. The new measures are aimed at not only offering immediate relief but also ensuring long-term security and dignity for those who have contributed to the country throughout their working lives. The age pension is a critical component of Australia's social safety net, providing essential income support to eligible older citizens. Typically reviewed and adjusted twice a year in March and September, the upcoming increase is part of an exceptional mid-year adjustment based on heightened economic pressures. With inflation surging in various sectors and the cost of essentials such as food, medication, and utilities rising sharply, the government has acted sooner to prevent further financial strain on pensioners. According to the Department of Social Services and Services Australia, the base pension rate will increase by a notable margin starting from August 1, 2025. For single pensioners, the maximum fortnightly rate will rise to approximately $1,125, up from $1,096. Couples receiving the pension will now get a combined fortnightly amount of around $1,695, compared to the previous $1,653. This equates to a monthly increase of around $58 for singles and nearly $84 for couples. While this adjustment may not fully counterbalance the effects of inflation, it is considered a step in the right direction and a reflection of growing recognition by the government of the real financial challenges facing older Australians. The increase also affects the pension supplement and the energy supplement, which are included in the total payment. These components are crucial for many pensioners, particularly those who rely solely on government assistance to cover daily living expenses. The pension supplement will increase marginally, helping recipients deal with variable costs like phone bills, internet, and some medical needs. The energy supplement remains unchanged, but other targeted relief programs are being evaluated by the government and may be introduced later in the year. Eligibility for the age pension remains determined by several criteria. Applicants must be 67 years of age or older as of July 1, 2023, although individuals who qualified before the age threshold increased retain their entitlements. The applicant must also be an Australian resident and have lived in the country for at least 10 years, with at least 5 of those years being continuous. There are exceptions for humanitarian entrants and those covered by social security agreements with other countries. In addition to age and residency, income and asset tests play a key role in determining eligibility and the payment amount. These tests are designed to ensure the pension goes to those most in need. Under the updated guidelines for August 2025, the income thresholds will be adjusted to reflect inflation and rising wages. For single pensioners, the full pension is available if income is under $204 per fortnight, and it reduces gradually beyond that. For couples, the limit is $360 per fortnight combined. These limits have increased slightly to account for broader economic conditions. Asset thresholds have also been adjusted. For homeowners, a single person can now hold up to $301,750 in assets without losing eligibility for the full pension. For non-homeowners, the threshold is $543,750. For couples, these thresholds are $451,500 for homeowners and $693,500 for non-homeowners. These amounts are reviewed periodically and are part of the broader effort to keep the pension fair and accessible. One notable update in August 2025 is the improved digital access and faster processing times for pension applications. Services Australia has streamlined its online platform, allowing older Australians and their families to track applications, upload documents, and receive updates in real time. The goal is to reduce waiting periods and make the process less burdensome for seniors, many of whom have previously faced delays and difficulties navigating the system. There's also a renewed focus on pensioners' health and aged care support. As part of the wider reform package accompanying the pension increase, the government is injecting additional funds into Medicare services, aged care facilities, and home-based health support. These initiatives aim to create a more integrated support system for elderly Australians, ensuring their needs are met not just financially, but holistically. For pensioners already receiving payments, no action is required to receive the new rates. Payments will be adjusted automatically starting from their first scheduled payday in August. However, It's recommended to regularly check your myGov account or contact Centrelink to confirm the updated figures and ensure that your banking details and personal information are up to date. For new applicants, it's important to begin the process early, especially if you're approaching eligibility age. Start gathering essential documents such as your identification, residency proof, income statements, and assets declarations. Having these ready can significantly speed up the application process and reduce the likelihood of delays. Many financial counsellors and community service organisations are encouraging eligible Australians to seek advice and explore their entitlements beyond the age pension. This includes Commonwealth Seniors Health Cards, rent assistance, and state-based rebates and discounts on utilities, public transport, and medical costs. These additional benefits, when combined with a pension, can create a more stable and manageable financial outlook. It's also worth noting that pension payments are not taxed for those who receive the full rate, and even part pensioners may find themselves within non-taxable income brackets, depending on other sources of income. Nevertheless, it's advisable to consult a financial planner or accountant, particularly if you receive superannuation or have investments. The August 2025 increase is being met with mixed reactions. Pension advocacy groups and seniors organisations have welcomed the update, acknowledging that it reflects the growing economic burden faced by retirees. However, many are calling for a more permanent solution that ties pension rates more directly to median wages or a minimum living standard, rather than the current system which relies on consumer price indexes and benchmark rates. In summary, the Australia age pension increase set for August 2025 marks a positive development for millions of older Australians. With increased fortnightly payments, adjusted thresholds, better digital access, and potential expansion in aged care support, the reforms seek to address both the immediate and long-term needs of retirees. While the changes may not solve every challenge pensioners face, they represent progress toward a more inclusive and supportive system. Australians approaching retirement or currently receiving pension benefits should stay informed, review their eligibility, and make use of government resources to maximise their support. As the economic landscape continues to shift, ongoing adjustments to the age pension will likely remain a vital tool in ensuring financial security and social equity for Australia's senior citizens.